Okay, so for this hairstyle, you'll need some rubber bands, the crochet needle, a gel of your choice. I use the Eco Styler gel. You also need the Marley hair, whatever color that you would like. I forgot what color we used, but it was like a more of a brownish color. And then she also had the curly ends, so we used the FreeTress deep twist and the color 30 and a 22 inch. Okay, so I'm starting off with parting her hair. As you guys can see, it's not really as neat as it probably should be, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm braiding her hair at the bottom. I used rubber bands because her hair was too fine for just the braid, so I just did the rubber band so that it will hold and last longer. But as I work my way up to the top, I'm just going to braid her hair, and then I'm going to do this all the way around. So this is what her hair looks like after it's all done with all the parts and the braids. Like I said, it's not the best, it's not the neatest, but it's okay for real. And then at the top, as you guys will see in a minute, I had to use rubber bands around her edges too, because her edges are fine also. Okay, so I'm cutting the Marley hair in half, only because she wanted short locks this time instead of the long locks. And then also at the ends of the Marley hair, it's very like tight together, so you want to just make sure that you comb those ends out and brush it out, so that when you wrap the hair around, just like this, just comb it out so that when you wrap the hair around, it'll wrap better and it'll lay better. Same with the curly hair. I also cut it in half because, like I said, we're doing short locks. So yeah, just cut it in half, and I use a half strand per lock. So then we're just going to crochet it through the rubber band. And when you crochet it through, just make sure you have one side of the curly. One side is longer than the other, but I'll show you guys a better view later on throughout this video. And then you're going to take both halves of the Marley hair and crochet it into the rubber band also. If you guys want, you can do this all at once, but my crochet needle was too small to do it all together. So yeah, just crocheting it all through. And then with this Marley hair also, because you're going to be wrapping around, you want to make sure that one strand is also longer than the rest of them. So I'm just trying to make two of them even while still having one that's going to be really, really long. So before I get ready to wrap, I always just put a little bit of gel on the hair, just so that, because to me it lays better. I don't know. But yeah, so I just put a little bit of gel before I start wrapping. And guys, when you're wrapping, just make sure you don't twist, you wrap. So I'm starting off at the root. Don't go too tight, because your client will really feel it if you start wrapping too tight. So yeah, just wrap like maybe 2 or 3 times around the rubber band or the root of the hair, and then you can just start wrapping downward. Make sure that all the hair will be covered when you're wrapping, so that there won't be any holes or anything like that, and then it'll last longer also. wrap every little strand around just to make sure that it's going to be secure and that it won't go any place. Actually, I started wrapping upward because that's how I know that it's going to last. And then right after, just add a little bit of nail glue down. I added in like 3 spots on the twist, and then I'm going to rub the twist in the direction that I wrapped it. So just like I mentioned earlier, you're going to make sure that you have 1 long strand of the marley hair and then also a longer strand of the curly hair. And you're going to put all of those pieces together except for the long strand of the marley hair, because that's what you're going to be using to wrap around the hair. Okay, so now you're just putting the gel on the hair again, just so that the wrap will hold better. And then just start wrapping at the roots again, and you'll see that I'm using my finger to bring the hair over. I'm not twisting, I'm just using my finger to wrap it around. so now that we're finally all done, I'm just about to go through and just cut some of the longer strands of the curly hair just so that it can all be short like she wanted it. And I know, as you guys can see, there's some white spots on her twists or locks, whatever, but that's just from the hair glue that we use. So she dipped it in hot water and conditioner, and it was able to just wash right out. So okay, so this is her final look, y'all. It's really cute on her too. The twists aren't stiff, they're really flexible, and she can just style her hair however she wants to. I think it's really cute.